I really don't need to say much, do I? We're all here, we've all seen the previous episode. Well, supposed to have. Things are looking troubled. The city is once again in danger. Big shafts of light, angel wings of, well, pure power. There's a few people here wanting to take it down to make sure it stops doing what it's doing. Although the church and Toma might have different methods of doing so. But remember, we're still following Accelerator. His little storyline of getting back Last Order, taking down the... Can't remember exactly how he knew him. But everyone's standing in his way, basically. Are you ready? Because I'm not waiting. Not starting off with any pre-show clips or anything, just straight into the intro. More of the rest of the episode then. And how long is Accelerator and Toma going to continuously miss each other? They've spoken on the phone now. But when this is all over, are they going to just walk past each other and not realise how close they were? But now we know that the city has an automated defense mechanism against magicians. Are they really going to want to employ it every time? It seems to cause a lot of devastation. Unless they're just wanting some extra reason to restructure a lot of the buildings in that area. Ow. So he's reshaping his nose for him. The thing is, we know that he can't really use his abilities against him. So is this Accelerator's pure physical strength? He's willing to sacrifice his future. Beep. Oh wow, it just stops all kind of bodily function. Yeah, you may need to carry a few spare batteries on you if that's the case. And we go from Accelerator just falling over into this fast-paced battle. Kind of like Accelerator, she has a time limit as well. There we go. So she's going to be stuck in the Dark Ages. I'm guessing she doesn't like telephones, light switches. Huh? Ah. There we go. So there are people actually caught in the debris. At first we had just light beams, now they're electrified. You would think so. But his own force of will carrying him on, even with severe brain damage and everything. That's not snow. Is she stepping in herself to protect the civilians? There's actually a lot there. Yeah, they couldn't evacuate in time. But the fact that they did just set off this time bomb of a angel defense mechanism without clearing the area. Yeah, what? And the fact that she is doing things to try and help, even after most of her self-will and everything has been stripped away. I didn't think we'd be getting a zombie survival. Wow, he can move fast when he's not all there. Devastating blow. Not really a straightforward fight, though. Just pulling off bits of his scalp. Don't let him near your hair again. You should have learned from the first one. The tides have definitely turned there. From a one-on-one kind of street fight. And I remember at the beginning of this, he was saying how this guy was so weak before he came up with those countermeasures. Do you think that would save you? His expression doesn't seem to have changed much. Well, wasn't Accelera saying about dragging them both to hell? Oh hey, Index. She followed the clues. The little remnants of energy and whatnot to track her down. And her previous demeanour of being in charge has really crumbled. She's now just lashing out whenever he gets near. Yeah, it's a bit devastated currently. But also, every time that she uses that magic, she weakens herself. He just got straight out of the way in that one, didn't try stopping it. She didn't have enough power within her to actually cast the spell, so it just failed. Yeah, if it's detrimental to you, she can't even hold her weapon anymore. So even medical science. It's not the first time. There's been several. That's not really science. I expected some sort of like experimentation. Not just a freak accident at an amusement park. Funny how she's now spilling her guts and giving this backstory. Just seems like you had a terrible experience. I'd blame the amusement park management and maintenance teams, not science as a whole. And what, everything that she's done and the harm that she's caused in the name of religion is justified? She holds herself responsible. It's having years of hatred and trying to escape what happened. If Toma can break through like this. And then it would have been the same outcome. And if she throws it all away now, it would have been for nothing. Yeah, she was saying how she would give her brother the blood, so why is it not allowed the other way around? I mean, exactly, you're not going to be able to change your mind rapidly, especially after years of, well, all of this and probably needing therapy. How is he going to now save her by punching her in the face? Ooh, backflip. And now start again. Cool. Venti, or whatever, is down. The angel is still out doing stuff. He didn't really do anything to stop Index just running over. He's not fighting particularly hard. Does he not have the strength to push Afflicted Accelerator off of him? Did you bring a spare battery with you like he asked? She's receiving phone calls while on the battlefield again. Yeah, that was going to affect the phone. She's the controller. The one at the center is the power. Essentially. Accelerator did it by thinking very hard. Well, since he doesn't really need to stop Index, she's just a bystander at this point. We've heard Index's songs before. Is he going to fix Accelerator's brain damage by beating him? You know, singing in chorus with yourself is kind of difficult. What has he been murmuring? That must have been fun to voice act. Probably destroyed your throat as well, but... At least there's this completely jarring backing track to their fight. But... Oh, grenade! And... Okay, Accelerator with his powers, yeah, you were able to do something about that grenade. The close range... Actually, closer... Everyone in the room would have been either killed or extremely hurt. How did Accelerator come out of that? That's how Accelerator came out of that unhurt. You have the angelic voice of Index juxtaposed by this. Well, there was part of it in the middle there. Bye. Oh. I don't think there's much left. Being forcibly made to leave the atmosphere. Crispy. Was that the same kind of incantation that Index has used in the past, but with, a lot more murderous intent? Maybe it was the will of the universe for them to run into each other. Let's hope he doesn't run amok. Give him a spare battery, get him back into his full faculties. But it's not over yet, though Kihara, which obviously is a surname I remember from before with the woman with the Iron Man suit, and and Venti being taken down. Now it's just Hyoka and Last Order. They need to be, well, the connection terminated. Yeah, wrap something around your hand just so you don't accidentally touch her. Yep. Thanks for that exposition where you're talking to no one but yourself. Someone else in the church? Okay. How many of... maybe. How many of these Right Seat of the Gods are there? It's lost all power. Oh, cool. Thanks for telling us this. Does that also mean that the order to investigate him is being put on hold? It's not really worried him before. Yeah, like I said, the two main kind of antagonists for this little bit have been taken out. So now it's just making sure there's no further damage, seeing if we can get Hyoka to calm down. But knowing that Last Order can be used to this effect is going to put more emphasis on making sure that Accelerator keeps us safe. And how many more people are going to be forced to do things against their will, harm people when they want no part of it? And how many more kind of warped backstories where people would assign blame to the wrong people, justify their actions through loss or being hurt? And is there going to be a future storyline where her brother is actually fine? Medical science was actually able to save them both, just something happened. But yeah, that was a surprise, wasn't it? Accelerator having flowing grey wings of pure hate. Probably a good idea that he didn't manifest those beforehand. But all of these experiments to try and raise his power even further, have we just unlocked what they've been aiming for? I don't think they're just going to be able to go back home and cook some dinner, have a nice rest, see what's on the TV. Accelerator's name and face is still out there on a most wanted list. But don't worry, he did it all to get back Last Order. And one thing I do like is that with these nameless grunts that Accelerator kind of just guns down in their masses, there are times when they are given a little personality, like before with that woman and Nancy, or this one. Granted, he tried to take Last Order hostage, but immediately knew the mistake there. So, shit. But there's a few episodes left, which means that we might get some answers. Maybe even Accelerator and Doma should meet. But to find out, you're going to have to come back next week. If you enjoyed this one, let me know. Leaving a like and a comment down below really helps out me and my channel. Lets me know that you're getting through it. And if you haven't already but are enjoying my content, consider subscribing. You won't miss out future uploads, which means you might get more of a story. But for now, get some rest. Stay away from any pillars of light or darkness. And I'll see you in the next one. My patrons are the angelic voice to the devastation that would be my channel, and it's only due to all of the help of you guys out there that I can continue doing what I do. So if you would like to help me continue watching anime and stave off the sprouting of giant scary wings, consider joining onto my Patreon. There you will see Sal, Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mads, Razas Paulson, Girly, Dark Shadow 7899, Kite, Saltytron, Maurizio Lozano, and everyone else.